Great Taste is brought to you by Cantor's Meats, the home of quality meats.
We're back. Great Taste of Manitoba. Tonight, Make It Canola. We are celebrating canola. We are celebrating Canadian ingredients. We are celebrating Manitoba ingredients. Great Taste of Manitoba. Funny how that works. So canola, let's start with that. Super healthy, like over the top. Talk about that a bit.
For sure. Well, it's a Canadian ingredient, which is wonderful. And when you go to your grocery store and you see that huge aisle of vegetable oil, it's kind of overwhelming. And so you want to be looking for a couple things. One, when it sees vegetable oil, look that it says 100% canola oil. So look for that label, and when it says 100% canola oil, you're guaranteed that you have these nutritional benefits. So it's low in saturated fat, it has the omega-3s, and it has a monounsaturated fat. So those are kind of those really key components. And of course, there's a little bit of vitamin E in it. It's a well-rounded, healthy oil, and then it has that versatility that you can use it for salads or baking or even sauté.
And all Canadian salad. We have so many canola producers right here in Manitoba. So
We do, and you know they're so grateful for you to be choosing canola oil in your home and in your kitchen. And so I always think of my farmer, Curtis McRae. He was on the show before. Yeah. And he talks about how farmers grow the best for Canada, and then we share it with the rest of the world. And they truly do. So let's jump in, right? Our all Canadian salad. Of course, we have cabbage, carrots, and there's the red cabbage. You can buy it in a package, which is so handy. Or you have your whole head of cabbage and slice it all up. You could do that too. So that goes into, that's our base.
Okay.
And then kale. Love it or leave it?
You know what? I love kale. I mean, for me, it was a little bit of an acquired taste, but I think it has a lot to do with how you prepare it, what you do with it, that dressing, whatever we're going to put on top of it, integral with kale.
Totally. And this is baby kale, so it's a little milder. Yeah. And all these vegetables are part of the cruciferous? Thank you. Oh,
I was actually able to help you with something today.
You know, that is my thing. Cruciferous. And so they're all part of that family, and canola is part of that too, same with mustard. So it really adds to this Canadian thing. Oh, geez, you know, I think back to when I'm like in grade 3 when I say these different words.
You were saying cruciferous in grade 3?
Yes, I was. I was very smart.
Well,
I was meant to do these things. Brussels sprouts. Okay. Des, here's a beautiful Brussels sprout. Take a look at it. It's like gorgeous. Why do we boil these things? I don't know. Don't do that. You can peel off each of the leaves. Saute them in a little canola oil, bacon.
Are you telling me to do this, or this is just a suggestion?
Look at it. You can taste it as well. It's so gorgeous. You know, it has a really it's a dark green vegetable. It has those bitter components that go with it, but it adds a multitude of flavor to your dressing or in your salad.
You know what's amazing about this is that they taste completely different raw.
Don't they?
They really do.
And you can eat them raw. Like this is raw. We chiffon them. So it's a super thin, excellent, you know, look at this. This is gorgeous.
Like it's actually pretty.
So, of course, if you want to cut them like that, or, you know, the other part is just take the leaves and add them in. And you can add them into your salad. They're a wonderful addition to the salad.
Like it looks nice.
This is nice dark greens. Dried cranberries, very Canadian, not Manitoba, but very Canadian. Yeah. And then we have raisins. Now, these raisins are not Canadian, but now there's farmers that are growing raisins in Niagara-on-the-Lake.
It seems like we're always growing new things.
Right, and if we're having wine, why aren't we having raisins to go with it? Okay, the dressing. Here's the thing. If you're not making your own homemade dressing, do it. Like you can control the flavor, you can control the salt, and then you can really make it be your own. So the trick is a 2-to-1-1 ratio.
Okay.
So 2 parts canola. Okay. 1 part emulsifier, like a mustard or a honey. So we're going to add that in, and then a acid or a vinegar. So we have some maple syrup, very Canadian. Cool. We have some white wine vinegar. You could use an apple cider here as well.
Like lots of different flavors. We have sweet. We have the mustard, and we've got obviously the canola oil. Just lots going on.
Pinch of salt, a little bit of pepper, and then now we're going to whisk in our canola oil. So this is talking a 1/3 of a cup of canola oil into this. The mustard helps to emulsify it, and if you keep it in your fridge, it's not going to congeal. It's going to keep running. And that's because of the health benefits. That's that low saturated fat. Okay. And now we're just going to gently pour this in and over. And of course, with a coleslaw or a dressing like this with these, greens that are in it, it's going to be better the next day because everything kind of softens.
And soaks in a little bit, especially with the kale,
And that little bit of dressing goes a long way. Okay. So this is so great. Great for a potluck, great to take anywhere.
Here, serve me up a little.
Okay, there we go.
Okay. And I guess, you know what? Hard-boiled egg with this, you'd have like the absolute ultimate 100%, all your nutrients for the day, done deal.
And you're doubling up on your omega-3. So you get the omega-3 with the egg and with your canola.
Countryside Farms Vita Eggs, thank you so much. Okay, that's fantastic.
Isn't it good?
All Canadian salad. When we come back, we're gonna do our blueberry hand pies. Don't go anywhere.
You're watching Great Tastes of Manitoba, brought to you in part by Manitoba Liquor Mart. Enjoy responsibly.